Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Garage of Curiosities. Hey, what do we got going on today? Well, everything's in storage, ready for the snow. The excavator will probably come in here. The Jag's in here. Everything's out. But we have one more project to do before the snow flies. Actually, really, I was told I could do it whenever I wanted, before spring. So we have here my buddy's dad's Husqvarna mower. So doesn't run. That's pretty much what I was told. I was not here when they dropped it off, so I don't really have a lot of details on it. A couple of text messages, haven't really heard back too much, but it's I think it's an 06. Let's see. Yeah, I thought it had like the manufacture date on here somewhere, but I don't know. It's a pretty nice mower. Oh yeah, maybe down here. Yeah, it's an 06 Husqvarna of sorts. Pretty decent mower. It looks like it's been well cared for. Probably sat outside a little bit. The gray or the black's a little faded. The deck's not level. The lights don't work. I think there's a bad switch somewhere. It should start. It should try and start, but half the time it doesn't want to. But again, our issue is just it doesn't want to start. So if we come over here, let's see if I can't get it to. Yeah. I hate these Briggs so much with that pressure release valve thing. Supposedly, it lost an exhaust valve, and so that was replaced, and then it just doesn't run at all. So that's what it does. So I've worked on a few of these, not the V-twins. I've worked on the single cylinder Briggs, and it's one of two things when it does this. I had a mower that would do this every season. It's either the, and I don't know if this one specifically has it, there is a pressure release gear. It's not the governor. I can't remember what it's called. Inside of the engine that in these, again, not this one specifically, but it will break and cause that exact symptom. And there's nothing you can really do except for take the whole engine apart and replace it. And it was dumb because it's made out of plastic. So it breaks inside the engine somewhere. And you have to tear the whole thing apart. You have to take the whole engine out, flip it upside down, take off the oil pan or the bottom cover, and then replace the dumb gear. Or it's the valves are way out of adjustment. So this will be a two-parter, hopefully only a two-parter. Let's take this apart and see what the valves look like, because knowing that it dropped an exhaust valve leads me to believe the valves probably just need to be adjusted. So, and then if that's the case, we'll do that, and then we'll give it a quick tune-up once we're all done. Just make sure it looks okay, see if we can't set the deck correctly, and then figure out the headlights. So I don't have a borescope. Otherwise, I'd probably scope out the plugs too. Just because, I don't know how it dropped an exhaust valve. I guess the mower is quite old, but that just seems kind of strange to me. So, but cool. Yeah. So let me get these covers off and let's see what it looks like, huh? All right, we're back here. So I took the valve cover off, and the valves definitely need to be adjusted. So we can see this one right here, pretty loosey-goosey. So I looked up the specs. The valve clearances are 0.004 thousandths cold for both. I'm assuming, I haven't dove into the exact specs, so maybe it's wrong. But, it's a good start. This one is way out of spec because we appear to be missing something. So it's a lot of clearance on that one. Yeah. Missing the top cap too? No? Okay. Looks like we got a sign of a mouse nest too. Look at that. Yeah, well, hey man, who doesn't like short videos? I guess we'll get that ordered. Maybe take off this cover too and clean whatever's up in here. Guarantee there's a mouse nest. So cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna let my buddy know to tell his dad, and at least we found the problem. So two-parter will be a bit longer. I think I'm not going to do much else today since we're waiting on parts anyway. Second part, we'll probably get this all adjusted, make sure it all works correctly, put everything back together, and then probably sit and adjust the deck too. We'll get that going for him too. So cool. Well, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Hey, smack that sub button if you want to see more.